Watching cartoons separates you from others.
Welcome to another episode of Tool for Cartoons. Yo, I'm just wondering why I am at this angle with the light sort of hitting the roof and shining on my face so you can see it. But PG's not here today, and that's a first. You know, you all used to Gabe not being here, or Archie not being here, or both of them not being here at the same time and they want my show and you just have voices in the background, or we have a guest, or somehow, some way, the show goes on. But today, still the show goes on, but we got some special guests in the building. First of all,
I've returned. I never left. Don't worry, I can tell y'all why I leave in my new book that I am not writing right at the moment. It's gonna exist at some point, not right here, right now though. But there's definitely, I have reasons for why I head out. It can't be disclosed yet. I need my career to be absolute first. But don't worry, I can remember everything. I forget this crap. But I'm back.
So
Decimus
we have Gabe in the building. But on the Two Shot, returning, actually first time coming on the Tool for Cartoons, because I think we did Aaron Cooler last time.
Yeah, we do everything good.
Yes, we have the Chump is in the building. The Chump is here. The Chump is here. We have Kaylia Capri, the Capri Sun, under the Capri Sun. For
That's
sure.
why we got the AC on and too hot.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's the AC, you know. For sure. So we've been trying to set this up for a long period of time, and it made Gabe stay. Actually,
I need y'all. Don't say we have no damn footage because you was not recording. You don't have no footage.
No, I was saying the AC remote control right there.
Oh, yeah, man. I knew that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Watching cartoons separates you from others.
Snitching on
So
myself.
Gabe, he was ecstatic when he heard who was coming on the show today.
I thought it was pretty cool, whatever, small things.
Yeah. So,
Hey, my brother, my uncle, who's a huge wrestling fan, I have the championship. Let me.
He can touch it.
I can't wear it. No.
You can touch it.
I have the championship belt in my possession, but if you want it, you gotta beat me alive. Smackdown tonight. I actually don't work for them. Please don't sue me. Delete that.
Yeah, it's like copyright.
Yeah, you gotta beat me live. And then with the pose, the music. I miss Red Love Wrestling so much, man. These takes.
So Gabe is in his element right now. So, we haven't gotten a random fact because we'll start out the show with words mean things. Words mean things. But what is your random fact of the day, Gabe?
This lady right here is the first. She made it in. There are other people that have the dream, but there's to have the dream and to get to it. And she is indeed to it. This is our first lady wrestler. That can't be taken away. You could at me on that. You could fight me on that.
Amen.
And I can live and die on that. But
Right.
you are the first. You are the first, brother, sister. You are the first.
I like that. I like that you can ride for me too.
Yeah. Because who else it is?
Yeah, ain't no one else.
Yeah, she made it. I ain't saying you can't do it. P.S. I actually want more women in wrestling.
Please.
Not for the reasons you think, I promise. But it's we got like three brothers and just you.
Yeah.
4. I want to join them. Y'all ain't know who it is, but I want to pull up. I can go through the training.
What's your name? What's your name again?
Can't. Here.
Oh,
No,
My
That come in,
current
that come
name.
in.
No, it actually
No,
really
Hero
exists.
Decimus?
I put it on everything. Hero Decimus.
Oh, I like that.
Hero
Hero
Decimus.
Decimus. Might be the
May change it
Hero
to
Desi.
Hero. I just say that because I've been using that a little while myself.
Hero Desi, I like
Hero
that.
Desi. Hero Desi in the hood. I can see me. I say Hero Desi in the hood. Explosions, fireworks, and I drop from the ceiling.
Okay.
And
I like
And
that.
I'm the ring like I'm here. But I haven't figured out the costume yet. I do know it involves a very, very nice Speedo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about it.
See,
But yeah.
I see. That's why you're my boy.
Yeah.
Because I try to convince certain parties that we would look great as Speedo. We still got to do the 300 shoot.
I actually better for it now because see y'all in shape. Y'all got. I only have ab lines. Y'all have actual abs. I'm not there yet, but I'm well on my way. I've been tearing it up in the diet game. My school has me exercising like crazy, and yeah, More energy has just been coming through. I'm evolving. I'm enhancing. I'm becoming the warrior I'm meant to be. Seriously, I may be going through rebranding in the next year. It may not be Hero Decimus anymore. That's just a thought. It may be Warrior Decimus, depending on how things go. Because hero means I only am allowed to do good things. But when I exact justice upon evil, y'all call it evil. And I'm like, I'll be a warrior. No positive, no negative.
That makes sense.
He just happens to beat that evil nigga up. Well, I think he's evil. So I live. But that's besides the point. Let's get into it.
Random facts.
I did. She is the first to fucking random. Yeah, because it's random. Yeah, it's random enough, but it's pertaining to the thing. But yeah, when she wasn't the first, I'm like, Mom, unless somebody else living out there, they probably ain't doing it under the Bahamian name. Let's start there.
Yeah,
we
they
ain't
probably
know
gonna
you
get
doing
the
it,
accent going and everything.
Yeah,
man.
I say, what? No, I ain't no Bahamian. I like, that passport look a little familiar. Is that the Bahamian coat of arms? Oh, you are one of us. You just hiding. And I get it. They go do their job, they go stateside, and a lot of them don't come back home.
Really?
I think y'all should come back home.
Yeah,
Even me,
yeah,
I'm
no,
coming back home.
No, they want to come back home now because things getting.
Oh yeah, things getting real tough.
Oh, yeah, I know, very much so. No, you run in? You run home. Okay, you're welcome. I miss you. Spend some time. Granted, the traffic
Let
over
you
here
run
is
in
going to
home.
get
Worse.
exponentially worse. I say this as a man who walks, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been encountering a lot more traffic on walking. No, for real, like, walking to certain places, I have to see like 1 or 2, 3 people on the side of the road every now and again. Now I'm seeing I'm behind a line of niggas, and I'm like, ooh, what's the line for? And it's not a line. These niggas are all going around a corner. I'm like, you mean we're walking around the corner? We can't go around. Nah, that's traffic. Foot traffic. Foot traffic is going crazy right now.
Wow.
I'm seeing more and more people on it. But yeah, come home. We miss you. Get up some comforts and a daiquiri one day.
Yeah,
I'd like that.
Real food.
Real food. I love that.
Oh man. So, my time for my show. Community announcements. So, we got a couple things to announce. I know Kaliyah got her announcements, but let me go first. So, coming on, we in the month of October as of this recording. So, coming on October 18th at the Atlantis Theater.
The 4th.
The debut of a documentary that I'm the editor on. We Are Not Okay, Project D6. Premiering, it's a whole story about Hurricane Dorian, after effects, climate change, mental health, and all these different things. Been working on this for the last 2 years, and finally, the world gets to see it. And it has already been officially selected at least 6 to 8 film festivals and won at least 2 awards. Ooh. And that's before the grand release. Now, come out, tickets on sale. Press conference, if you have, the press conference already happened. So, support your boy, Support making independent films in the Bahamas to the highest orders, as well as documentaries, because we have a lot of stories to tell and all these different things. Secondly, November 1st and November 2nd. We have Geeks and Ghouls, the Geek Out. It all goes down at Le Chateau. I will have a pop-up table there. More s'mores within the building. Me and Keisha Lacar. Actually, Keisha Lacar is here today. You can say something?
Big up to my Power Ranger gang.
All right. So big up to our Power Ranger gang. And day 1, the Saturday we're going to be doing, I have planned to do a Demon Slayer meetup. So if you have all the other people going to fusion with the Demon Slayers, come down to Le Chateau around like 5, 6 o'clock. We're going to do like different content, take photos, all that stuff. And then Sunday, I host the cosplay competition with my guests, and we got a special guest coming in. You haven't seen them on the scene for a minute, but me and them done had a conversation. They about to come back with a bang. So that's, what else? November. Obviously, I'm going to be traveling in November, going to the UK. But December 13th and 14th is Inferno. It all goes down. The biggest gaming tournament of the year goes down at Fusion Superplex. Game Heads in the building. You're about to soon see me put out content like we did with Crash out the last time. Mm-hmm. Then it's the 242 Cosplay Awards on December, I think, 20th. Yeah, I think that's December 20th. I should say, the 20th of December, the 242 Cosplayer Nation Awards. I'm a nominee. So, again, congratulations to everybody who else was selected. Then December 27th and 28th, it all goes down at GomCon. And you know how we do it. And you ain't even know about the pop-up again this year. Last year we had Jason Page, and I just messaged him yesterday to wish him congratulations because he, I think he just got engaged or he about to be married soon. So we know we hadn't performed last year, all that good stuff, and that is my community announcements. But we have another community announcement in the building, and go right ahead.
How'd go, y'all? It's your girl, Kaylia Capri, the one and only professional wrestler for the Bahamas females. Woo! And I'm here with y'all community announcements. What we got coming up on October 31st, we have Fair Factor at Fusion Superplex. So, just like my boy done say, if you got your costumes, come out, celebrate,
And
have
that's
a good
Halloween
time.
too.
Yeah, that's Halloween too.
very
Make sure
so-
you come out, dress up, and whatever you got. I want to see some anime heads in there. Because I personally, this is my first time ever cosplaying for real inside Nassau. So y'all know I come in with a bang
Why
to
you-
wrestle.
Dope.
I'm
You
being
should-
there, by the way. Y'all gotta pull up. I'm there. Because I'm like, you what? The power is in my hand.
The power.
The power. The power within.
Gabe, it sound like you want to escort her to the ring to be like, yeah, like we got it.
If you need a ring boy, I will pull up and I say, guys, look, it's the lady.
I will never say no to some help.
I'll
for
play.
sure,
I'll
but
play
I-
a character. I'll play what it is. I can play them niggas who was unusual for anime gals. So I'll get on the floor and I'll let her step on my back to get in the ring. Mint.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's literally what I thinking.
That sound like a
That's
good
literally how
idea.
they be, but that's literally how they
And then
be.
you just stay there. I rest the title on your back, and you just don't move for the rest of the match. You just stay right there the whole match. Just stay right there. Don't move.
Hour 2, we look at the area where we last saw him. We say, where'd he go? Me at home with the chance. It's me, baby. It's me. I'm.
Not you gonna steal my thing.
You know, everybody's like, where'd he go? I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna see that nigga no more. I ain't live in the house no more. Say, he used to live here. I watched the nigga come in. He had something to see. Precious. He ran out the
not
door.
Schmeagle.
Never saw that brother again.
Not you gonna schmeagle my wives.
That is me.
Mine's saying a lot of the ring my wives. Wow.
I think the only community announcement I have is your boys started school. My acting and performance school campus is officially open. I'm not allowed to say too much, but it is for actors, singers, dancers, soon to be writers, and soon to be performers of various shapes and or sizes. The semester's going great. We're at week 2. Life is good. I've also been playing a lot of Hollow Knight Silk Song. This is not sponsored, but in the event that you guys do see this, I'd like to voice act a random character. It don't matter. I'd be grateful for either or. But Hollow Knight. Oh, the new hero of the new season of My Hero actually drops within the next 2 days. October
Actually, no, I
6th,
already
believe.
watched it today.
What you say?
Yeah, it already out today, bro. I just watched it before I came here.
Well, the new.
Y'all niggas spoiling me.
yeah, you keep your mouth shut.
I mean,
the
yeah.
new season
Yeah,
is
you
out.
spoiling me. I keep covering
The
my
new
ass.
season of My Hero is currently out, and I've actually found what I'm going to be doing when I get home. So, congratulations. Oh, I also probably got to avoid social media because they could be posting spoilers.
They gonna be
like
posting
crazy.
all the spoilers. Unfollow Daily Dose Anime. Unfollow everybody.
Mom, I just stay offline for about, I give it 5 weeks.
No, that still ain't long enough.
If not 5 weeks, I look for something else that hot I know they talking about instead. Because they got to oversaturate the online with something.
Yeah.
And right about now, My Hero and its ending, however it goes.
Also,
they
y'all
definitely-
haven't read the My Hero manga.
No.
I already know.
I don't read.
Oh.
I'm not a plebeian. It's like, what? 'Cause I know niggas over here like, what? You don't read? You don't know how this ends? Homie, I will always prefer a movie over a book. I know they say there's more details in a book.
Yeah, because sometimes a lot of
Way more
times
details in the
the details in the book, and sometimes the animation is be cutting out a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
very much so. but-
exaggerate certain things. Like, okay, like let's say for the Demon Slayer movie, right? When people was excited to go to it, I had already seen the film from July. And it just came out the beginning of September. And then, but I already had read Demon Slayer when it ended. I think it ended like 2021. So I already know how it's supposed to end. I just was like, okay, how y'all gonna portray this?
I like to
Yeah.
take
In the
my
movie.
time with
Yeah.
my anime. Because once it's over, it's over.
Really?
There's no more My Hero after this.
Really?
Nigga,
Watch
I almost
Vigilantes?
cried. No!
Vigilantes?
I saw the first 5 volumes of Vigilantes.
I
Yeah,
like
that's the problem.
Vigilantes,
You
man.
rushing. You gotta save it. You gotta take your time. You gotta go slow. After this last season, it's no more My Hero. And I ain't gonna lie, My Hero has genuinely brought me through depression.
A lot of
I
people say
almost
that.
hung up my cape and boots and said, I'm not meant to be a hero. And All Might say, no, you too can be a hero, young man. And ever since that, I put down my boots and cape, but I keep flying. Never
Okay.
again, babe. All Might give me life. But when I grow up, I want to be like All Might, buddy. Big, buff, smiling all the time, and helping people wherever I can. Love that to bits, baby. Hero, that's what... I know it probably contradicts with, what do you mean you want to hang up the cape? Life get hard, baby. Life get hard. I want to save people, but no one wants to save me. And it's a genuine thought. But it is what it is.
I have a question.
Sure.
Because you said earlier you going from hero
To warrior.
Decimus.
Decimus.
Right? Warrior.
To
warrior.
warrior Decimus.
Yes.
So where you giving up your warrior arc before it even started?
Not giving up. You mean giving up the hero arc before it started?
No, because you say
You just say you're going to be a hero.
You say you're
I
going to
want to
be warrior.
Yeah, I'm considering it's the rebranding
Oh,
within
okay.
the next
I got
year.
you. I got
because
you.
the
I got
other
you.
announcement is
Okay.
I'm taking a break from acting for a year. My last project is going to be in October, and you won't see me on stage. You may see me on camera because of the October stuff that's probably going to drop. I also have something that's dropping sometime again next year that I worked on a few years prior to. They're still working on it coming out. It is coming out.
So
It's
this
confirmed
is
that it's
just a
coming out.
film or something?
Yeah, it's a film.
Okay.
And I won't drop it because they actually have the pilot on the YouTubers, but I got to be a part of it. You're gonna love my role in it, but I'm taking a break for a year, recuperate, do some training, relearn some new acting habits, unlearn some bad old ones, and just put less pressure on myself altogether and just chill. Yes, this means I'm going to be at campus learning, exercising, and being the very best me that I could be. And when I return, you'll see whether the hero changes to hero warrior. I want to keep the hero name. I got it first. It sticks. I still want to
the
be good.
hero
I feel we
warrior.
need more heroes. There's a hero within each and every last one of you. You just got to let them out. It's just that the warrior allows me to be a bit more. But the hero could allow me to do more. It's troubling. But yeah, I'm taking a break for a little bit. I'm still going to be here and there, probably as a background character. But got to do some training. I have a training arc. Must be done in the shadows. I can't let you see. You can't see my method. Training must be secret.
So, all right. So, obviously, we're in the fall now. Have you all had any pumpkin lattes so far? Obviously, we don't really get fall weather in the Bahamas like that. So, what do y'all look forward to, like, just coming to this time of year? We in the fourth quarter. We basically the year basically over. So now you sort of in your mind planning for 2026, but you about to enjoy, as the year wraps up. This is when the slate of holidays, cuffing season has officially, technically begun from, like, the last 2 weeks in August. So that's the time now to lock your boo in, because you gotta be matching outfits on Halloween. You gotta do Thanksgiving together, and obviously the Christmas
It ain't
season.
big boy season right now.
The what?
It ain't big boy season. I thought it was getting cold. Like, they put out these songs at different parts of the year for different purposes, and I thought it'd be big boy season. Oh, I gotta leave my skinny nigga. It's getting cold, so you need a little extra insulation. So what do you cuffing season?
I mean, yeah, I just call this year's time of year beefcake season.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so like when you start to get big and brolic, and so your body can withstand the winter. But I mean, in the
Now
Bahamas,
so don't get old.
It don't. The last time it did, and I felt it and genuinely enjoyed it. I don't know why. I think it was in 2019. That December was
it
the
don't get
coldest.
cold until like
January.
mid-November, bro.
Mid-November? I
Yeah.
just don't feel it until January.
No, I mean, okay, when I say cold, like the draft.
Oh yeah.
Like when you want to you have to put on a hood, because like it ain't cold, but if you let that draft get in your body, you get sick.
That
So-
you go outside and you breathe in and you see that mist, and I'm like,
Just
that's what
right.
I'm looking for. Right
Or
now.
like like that time of year where you don't want to go, like how people tend to just sit up by the beach, but it's like, the
it's too cold
ocean
for
breeze blowing and you ain't want to go in the water.
you
So,
don't want to touch your feet because it's too cold.
yeah. So
Yeah.
probably around that time. Obviously, was any y'all impacted by the tropical storm or whatever passed?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I've been slapping him too much. Madonna. Either one.
I did. Not really. My auntie house looked like it was a little stable. My grandmother house was straight. I usually don't be in Nassau this long, so
Yeah.
I just now actually, for a while now, actually faced hurricane season. And for me, I was enjoying it because my auntie house was hot. So I opened up that window and that breeze come through. I said, "Oh, this AC really up this looking." But it's like I was feeling it. But when I did wake up and I saw like the effects on other parts of the island, I was like, boy, these people underwater, like these people swimming,
Seriously.
like, and
Yeah.
then people still driving their cars and pushing water, and people out. I was like, my goodness, like Nassau still ain't changed. These people don't give a damn. These people don't give a damn with no one, but they say my car's still running, then we can go straight through.
They ain't running from now. Because people keep on making a joke about, yo, you gonna so see all these cars for tanks for sale.
I know the mechanics. The mechanics watching these videos and they're rubbing their eyes. They're like,
They're like, yes, sir.
tweaking right out.
Spark plug going out today.
For me, the only thing I got to experience for this storm, still working on the whole streaming thing. The only thing that's missing now is proper Wi-Fi setup because I'm trying to connect my console and my PC to the Wi-Fi so I can stream and play game. But I got to enjoy the nice, cozy feeling of that nice raining air, window closed,
Oh, yeah, I
hot
like
chocolate.
raining.
I got the PC running over them, just playing Silk Song. And normally I just play a game on a regular TV. I'm playing it on my monitor, and I'm like, wow.
This is
This is it's one of those moments where I actually sat down and appreciated life and said, you know, maybe it ain't all bad. Like maybe I just be being dramatic.
beauty in the madness.
Yeah.
That's
You
what that
think
is.
you
Yeah.
just change it, right?
And then I called my boss and said, hey, I actually still need that last paycheck. And that nigga said he hung up the phone, and I was just like,
How long? What do you mean last week?
I tried to apply for unemployment because life was getting hard.
Yeah.
They say you need about 52 contribution. I think they told me that means they have to pay you a total of 25 times at least.
Yeah, 52 weeks.
Program.
Long story short, apparently I didn't qualify.
Why?
I've been working for these. Don't cuss. I've been working for these unsavory gentlemen for a year and a half. Get paid every Friday. I entrust you to do the math. I should have more than 52 contribution. But the reason I didn't qualify is because those niggas paid me via hand for the first couple weeks. And I told them about getting me a bank account early on. So couldn't get nothing off unemployment. So now I'm like, and that's why the rage has not yet subsided. Because you think it's one part of the evil and I can just get over and say, okay, it'll be fine. And then it keeps on affecting me. I will say that's the last thing. I officially have no reason to do business with them ever again whatsoever. Via the grace of God. But if something else happens, because it happens to be linked to that job, I'm going to keep it about 50. Forget hero. Forget warrior. I'm turning into a villain. Because I said, okay, everyone will bombard me from different sides? Cool, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just don't be shook when I start getting dirty. I don't want you to be shook. I'm like, what?
Okay.
How could you do this? Yes.
Okay, Nicki Minaj.
Don't respect me like that. I think they freaking out again. I don't know why these people just put these celebrities on such a high pedestal. I literally have heard nothing about the Nicki and Thingam beef. I don't even know who
You
it is.
in here?
No, I heard about it, but it's against my own will. It's because this is why I stay offline. 'Cause I'm like, she calls someone a child ugly, and I'm like, guys,
No. See, okay, let me tell you what happened. I can give you the short version of what happened. The short version is this. Before Cardi blow up, she was calling black people roaches and monkeys.
okay, she's being racist.
She was being racist, and she ain't black. You see what I'm saying? She just Hispanic.
and
No, and that's the guy. So that's the bait. When you lie, you just get catch when you lie, babe. So you best lie good. And remember you lied. So after the beef start because Cardi gone on her little space or whatever, and she was telling her fans she gonna outsell Nicki on this album that she was dropping, right? The album ain't outsell, so of course Nicki come. And Nicki was like, oh, you what? And it was just, so that start Cardi up. Now, Cardi, you can defend yourself. You like, man, my album already ain't outselling now. This gal getting off. So Cardi catch your feelings, right? So boom, they start going back and forth.
the breakdown
And
of the beef
Nicki
by
then tells
Kaliyah.
Cardi, she say, you shouldn't be calling people things that now you are black children. And then your black children will be called that by other people. You see, they say other non-blacks. She trying to show her like the same way you was calling black girls this and that and stuff. Now you are black daughters. Now you have a black son. Now let me show you how commas come back and bite your ass. So she was using irony on her ass. So what she did was she said this thing. She said culture ugly, and she talked about culture gums. You know, I mean, you was a child, like when you a child, like
want to say
thing.
first off, that's a child. Like,
Yeah.
But then guess what?
was
She
catching
came back.
strays.
She came back. Yeah, she was catching strays. But she came back and she apologized. She write a message.
Ain't
to
no
Culture.
apologize. Well,
No, but that's my thing to
Wait,
you.
she wrote an
No, but
apology to
here's
you?
my thing to you. It's not fair that just because a year ago you called someone child roaches and this and that and the third, now this year I come call your children child roaches and this and that and the third. It's like you can't sit there and catch feelings.
Yeah, it's
it's
hypocrisy.
hypocrisy. You can't catch feelings. You have to understand what you do to others, others will do to you.
Yeah.
So that's where she was coming from with it. But when she catch herself and she said, you know what, even though I trying to teach Cardi something, even though my issues with Cardi, okay, Culture, you know what, you can end up seeing this, let me write something to you. So she ended up telling Culture, it's okay, when as children, you have some creepy little things about you that is make you look a little funny,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da. It was honestly a good little apology. It was like, I still don't fuck with your mommy, but you ain't do nothing to me. So let me make sure you know all is love. But Cardi come back with a boy. Cardi come back with one tweet. And she carry on by. She called the little boy a pedophile. She said he gonna be a pedophile. You see what I say? Like, you can't sit there and feel bad for somebody who literally caused it.
No, she said our pedophile blood.
Yeah, she said the son can end up following inside the lineage because
The
that
dad-
in his blood.
the dad and the
And
brother,
that's
yeah.
my thing. It's like, how are we sitting here trying to victimize Cardi when Cardi is doing, and it's not like Cardi said, okay, yeah, I know I called someone a roach. I'm so sorry. She ain't never say sorry. She said, she continue. And then when it was a point where you could, at some point, wrong, when you keep doing wrong, someone have to do right. You see what I'm saying?
I know, but my issue with this whole thing is, this shouldn't be online.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
too bad, man.
Because one, like I said, everything I know about them, I know against my will. And guys,
Okay, but guess what? Let me
Tomorrow.
ask you
No,
this.
for real.
If you blow up in your acting career, aren't you gonna have fans?
yeah,
and
I will.
And they're gonna
I will.
expect you to what?
Hold up a standard.
Uphold whatever standard you feel is right, and they can expect you to post online. They can expect you to always
Interact
with them. They can expect your whole life to be at their disposal to watch, for them to comment on and this and that. When you're an artist, at the end of the day, that comes with me with this wrestling stuff. Same thing. People watching me, they expect me to post my wrestling matches. I should be expecting them to go find my wrestling matches, but no, they expect me to post the link. They expect me to post the flyer. You see what I'm saying?
That
Like,
stuff is more positive. Have you ever had, I don't want to say wrestling beef, because we all know.
Hey, yes, I did have wrestling beef.
Real or you fabricated for the story?
real
Okay.
wrestling beef.
I still wouldn't take it online. And if it's wrestling beef, I said we can
Oh.
solve this like ladies.
But no,
Meet me in the ring.
but guess what? That's the guy. You think it's just that simple, but it's not
It's
just
not
that
that
simple.
simple.
Like my wrestling beef with this company, it had a lot of women attacking me online. They wasn't texting me. They can't, because they ain't got my personal number. They got my work number, but they still didn't reach out to have these conversations. That one gal tell me, she say, "Oh, you talking with the boss, blah 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 blah, and he actually don't even like you. He actually this." And I sitting there like, so why just finding out about this now? Why you ain't telling me when we was in person in Trinidad, in person in Jamaica, in person in Dominican Republic? You had so much opportunity
Yeah.
to tell me. But see, like I say, people don't work that way. And at the end of the day, like, Nikki ain't just come straight out calling this woman this things.
Yeah,
Nikki was getting juck. And when it was her turn,
let me-
thank you. And when it was her
No, I
turn to
get it.
retaliate, she retaliated.
I
And
blow
it
up
just
too.
sucks that both of them have kids. I feel like when you have children, you should not put yourself in a predicament.
As well as you pregnant.
Yeah. That's why I say
you
it
should
shouldn't
put
be
yourself in a
online.
predicament.
It shouldn't be
thing.
online.
Well, the sad part is Cardi put it online.
Yeah.
Cardi didn't have to go on her
Yeah.
space and say she did not have to say I was gonna outsell Nikki. She could have just said, I know this album gonna do great. I'm
Yeah.
a great
She
person.
name dropped, so,
she
yeah.
literally name dropped, and she literally put herself in a competition with someone that she cannot compete
But
with.
like you said, they should have a standard. And my fans will know with my standard, I'm not beefing with nobody online.
So
I'm a
you're
man.
saying-
No. Put on your boxing gloves. Meet me somewhere. If you
No,
cut
but-
my hip, I will humbly live with that L.
That's
He talks
you.
smack and I lose.
That's
I
you.
lose. I'm weak. That's on me.
But
I will
that's
get my
you.
rematch. Yeah, that's
Some
me.
people, they don't lose.
Yeah.
I watching TV now, like reality TV now. You could watch someone get the hell beat out of them.
And they mouth
They-
still on.
What? They come back
I
on.
hate them niggas.
They come back on. They say, yeah, she whooped me, but that's okay. She still ain't do nothing to me.
You
She
ain't
still
cut
ain't do
on
nothing to
your
me.
part.
And that's my point. How much times can you cut someone hip? You can't cut someone hip every time. Like that ain't
first
be.
time you must be brutal. That's why
You know what I mean? These guys be having big busts, like they looking like dudes where they fighting big bust up,
big gashes
and rips, and they meeting each other outside the studio. They jerking each other up.
You have to
like,
beat them within an inch of their life.
It's nothing that helps you genuinely in this lifestyle we live in. You have to stand on your tens at the end of the day, no matter what conversation it is, whether in front of people, not in front of people. It ain't no limits. It ain't no line drawn in the sand no more. It's defend yourself, or you can get clowned for the rest of your life. And we ain't clowning the queen. I can't let you clown.
It's ignoring. See, and here's the thing. With the queen mentality, I feel you're too high up. Ignore them niggas. Don't waste no words on them. If you're a queen mentality, that's a peasant saying, I don't like how you run the kingdom.
But that's the
king.
Okay, so think about it. No. So think about it like this. If you kill him, right? Okay, so think about it like this. If you have a king who is killed their peasant every time they don't like them, you know what the other peasants can do?
Oh, they can rise up.
Thank you very much. You can't do that. Like that is not a solution.
Well,
So
make
you ignore
make a
them.
strong example of him.
Like, and you know, you
don't
can't. Exactly.
Make a strong example.
There you go.
Okay,
Make a strong
okay.
example, and Nikki making a strong example of Cardi B. Like I said, she said, if you wanted to call black women monkeys and roaches, let me show you how that can also be put back on you, because now you ain't a black woman, but your daughter is, your son is, and now how does that feel? How does that feel for what you did to somebody? They did to you. And going back to Cardi lies, mother sick. Her sister had one old Twitter account that somebody find the old Twitter account. They done find out Cardi B only tell people that she was from Trinidad because her mommy was living in Trinidad at the time. She was in New York, so she wanted to. You know how Americans is. They like to bandwagon. They like to say, oh, this person from the Caribbean. Me too. Oh my God, I searched my ancestry and I 0.0003% Caribbean. You see what I'm saying?
And then I shoot them for saying that. I say that's one, two, that's three different cultures you just disrespected. You gotta kill that nigga now.
And then in the music industry, it's like you need something to separate you. So they use that to their advantage. So she used that to her advantage to make herself seem more like this person that's like so cool and this and that and third. Cardi is a Hispanic woman. That's
100%. That's
naturally.
100%.
Ain't no bandwagon. That's
and mind you, that's of her blood. Dying where she descended from. She born in the U.S. She live in the U.S. Her
so she fabricated a whole...
everything is fabricated because that's just what she needed to be, what she wanted to appear as in the artistry.
Everyone's an actor.
And then they find out, right? I guess Hennessy was like, oh, I can be an auntie or whatever in like 22, I didn't even know the date. But someone calculated, they say, wait, so Cardi B 34, 35. But I can find the tweet. I was looking at that like, because I looking at Twitter, I looking at the dates. I say, oh my gosh, she literally lied about her age. She said she 32, but she ain't 32. She 35 or 36. Legit. Currently, right now. I'm telling you, everybody on this Hennessy page is a Twitter account. I can show you right now.
That's why I don't have Twitter anymore.
Boy, don't tweet nothing because Twitter is going to keep that for years.
I have nothing on Twitter.
So what started Cardi B just saying this about Nicki Minaj? Turn back on her because not everybody bringing up her past.
That's why you just be quiet when you know you got plenty in your baggage. Just shush.
I don't want to be 30 and tweaking like this online. My niggas say, well, Gabe, you from Bahamas, so shut up, babe.
But the thing about it is, I like that y'all.
I'm
with kids, babe, because that's
I think you
literally
just cut it off.
Yeah, because babe, and mind you, reason why I feel the way I feel is because I watched this thing called Now That's TV. That's some raw, real reality TV, and they don't have no limits. These young girls talking about each other, their kids, their family members, children who are alive, children they can't take care of, children because the man gay now, and the son gotta find out that his daddy gay because he watching the show. Yes, they don't have no limits, and I want you to know that's just American culture. Like when they ready to aim at you, they aiming and loading, letting the clip.
And they don't miss. They don't miss.
They letting that clip riddle.
But I try my hardest not to be online freaking. Oh, I like how this, that, not to give you. No, but that's not necessary. Go. That's also why I recommend taking breaks. Take a break from your craft. Go read. Go start a new hobby. Read a book. Invent something new. Become a blacksmith. Make a sword. Get a sword. I think every man at some point in his life should have a sword in his life.
A sword.
Yes, but I actually want an engagement sword upon marriage. I'll always have it on my belt. I want my wife to knight me. She said, "This side up V, my husband." And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, yeah." And she give me the sword.
Baby.
I put the sheath in, and then I kiss her in front of everybody. And then fireworks hit the sky. Peak cinema.
Wait, you crazy? Yeah, that's big cinema. You crazy though.
But like, how do y'all deal with because I like y'all bring this out. Because how do y'all deal with, I guess, people feeling entitled to your time and just freaking out? Because like, I've had a recent experience with people trying to conduct certain businesses and things that then you go about it the right way, and because they built this online persona, they think they can talk to you any kind of way. So I professionally told them, "Hey, this will end here, and have a good day." But then they still wants to respond in a fashion where now when I make public appearances, I need to let security know. So,
it depends on how deep I is in the project.
No, wait, sorry. This is just Hennessy admitting that she's not mixed. And look at the date on that.
2012.
Everybody thinks so.
That's her sister.
Interesting.
Detroit.
Okay. Miss Reach Roach Jr.
All right, you know.
You see?
Don't even read them replies. That's people replying now because they finding the page now.
Yeah, because they hunting.
2012. That's how
they're
admitting
hunting.
that they're not mixed. They're literally regular women. I can find
depends on how deep I am in the project. Because if I am too deep, I will say this is my last time working with this specific person. And if call...
I never worked with the person. So that's why I told them I will not work with you.
Oh, yeah, cut it off. And what I also do, I don't give people my real business number off rip. I give a number I call the whore number. It's called that because I give it to any and everybody. I have gal pals who whenever they go to the club and they don't want to nigga the number, I tell them give him that number. When he called and I say, "Good morning, daddy," that nigga got hang up. That nigga got hang up. Nigga say, "What? What did I say?" He can hang up, he can leave, he can get up, and I can let my gal pal know, "Hey, he's been taken care of. You have a nice day." But then for me, my business, there's a business number, a whore number, and an inner circle number.
Bro, what you mean you telling the dude "Good morning, daddy"?
Yeah, but I have to make him uncomfortable, and the easiest way to make a nigga uncomfortable, niggas in Nassau hate homosexuality so much.
Yes.
You call a nigga gay, what's his reaction? "I ain't gay. They be foaming at the mouth, and when you freak out like that, homie, I think you are a little bit.
You feel like a London man.
You could just say I'm not, leave the room, and I could be 50-50. I don't know. But when you foaming at the mouth like that, your teeth coming out your mouth, you know, I can kill you.
I turn red. This little vein right here pop up.
And I'm like, it's not necessary. I say, you know, and it's moments like that I just learn not to open my mouth. Because I cannot fight niggas. I cannot fight them. But I can insult them with things they don't want to say.
No, but I used to do that too, though.
Yeah, but say, answer the phone, say good morning, daddy.
No, because it's like a lot of dudes, they so hyper masculine to where it's like, bro, you ain't really masculine.
You're not masculine.
And then, so I know if I say, make gay jokes to them or peck at their pride and see them get flustered or whatever, it's like you're proving my point. I want to make you uncomfortable.
Right?
So, yeah.
Right?
So that's why I answer the phone the way I do, because I have my morning voice on. So when I say, "Good morning, daddy," you're going to hang up because you thought you got a body that night. And it just so happens that's me. And that's why I don't have my actual name on this. I ain't say what name it is because then they can know.
Yeah.
But I have a name on it. You gave my business number after 2 successful projects of good reputation. Reputation and repertoire, probably the same word, different meanings. I don't know. Yeah. It's important. I now even have standards where if you say we start at 8, I'm there 30 minutes before.
That's what actually
a part of this is because I walk. I have no choice but to be there early. But we start at 8. You tell me we end at, let's say, 9 or 10. When 10 o'clock hit, I can say by 9:55, I probably was already packing up. And that's if we wasn't doing nothing. Because my time is precious. Time is important. I leave. I'm here before time. I leave on time. And that's respectful to me. That's respectful to my time. That's respectful to my standard. So yeah.
I'm glad you said that. So I
see
didn't
the
have
age,
to
see
go
the age, tweet
on.
Oh my Lord, Father.
Right? But to answer your question, at the end of the day, the sucky part about being an influencer, being an influential person, is the fact that you owe it to people to let them know who you are as a person. They want to get to know you. And at the end of the day, we only human. You can't, like, people think they could just show this part of them and portray something. It's impossible. No. It's impossible, especially with the cameras that we have nowadays. You may think, oh, you ain't getting recorded.
Boy.
My boy, someone is following you, someone waiting for you to act your true self so that they could show people, hey, look.
Look, that guy, I was saying, I recorded a nigga like this one time. This is the Galaxy Z Flip 6.
I get that.
I put this upside down. The camera right here. Breast pocket, top. Sometimes, no, big. It is big. But sometimes, if I flex my chest a little more,
No, you ain't flexing.
Okay, but there's a thing in pocket, like on my college shirts that I can put.
Oh yeah, a tight pocket.
I recorded a nigga like that one time. He ain't do it no more.
Yeah, and that's my point. Like, people are waiting. They love when you portray yourself as something because they even more watching you hard. Because they like, yes, I can't wait till this person really show who they truthfully are, and that is when people misconstrue you, people misinterpret you, and that's why
they push your buttons.
They push your buttons, and that's why it's important. Like, when you get into the public light, you understand. You know what? I can show y'all 100% me, and if you like it, you know you like it. If you don't, you don't.
You ever listen to Eminem?
Yeah,
there's a song for that. I'm not Mr. NSYNC. I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly. I'm not none of that. Don't get me wrong. I ain't do nothing to you unprovoked. But
she have another child?
Potentially.
Sis, potentially, allegedly. No, what Nikki's saying?
Allegedly. And I'm going to find out about another child that I didn't know existed until...
It's just so much things that coming out. It's like...
But she does look older than the age that...
I just never know. No, what JT say? JT dropped one diss track, man. That shit was so funny. JT say, you just look funny because your face behind your ass. And you know when they get a facelift, it's behind your ass. So I know she looked funny. Like, and it ain't even just her. It's like... A lot of these influencers now, a lot of these politicians, a lot of these influential people, period, they have these paths that you'll just never even like fathom. You just sitting there like, wait, what?
That's something I want to bring to the forefront, at least on my end.
Yeah,
I want people to know, hey, I wasn't always Hero Decimus. I was, I'm gonna say I call myself Runt, because if you meet me, I was bi.
Yeah.
I was not an angel. Too. I'm not gonna pretend I was.
Me too.
I'll give you the full story. I wouldn't say I was pushed to where I got to.
Almost the whole week trying to figure out, because I was asking you, what is this?
Girl, it was everywhere.
Can't escape these.
It was everywhere. You, when you're an influential person, you cannot escape nothing. I hate when I see like videos of like what her name is, man. I had to mute her. I had to literally mute her where I just kept seeing videos of this woman all the time, and I don't follow her. I don't like no pictures. I say, wait, I hate social media now because it'll say, oh, let the app track so it could give you stuff that you like. No, that
and then they keep giving me this one girl I don't like seeing. She said something disrespectful for Jesus. But I don't want to see this shit no more. Stop showing me this girl. I just hit no interested, but 2 days ago, I hit it like 5 times just seeing. There was one time I saw her once, hit not interested. And she showed me, showed up again. I say, nah, this
social media stuff is...
Nah, you ain't doing this algorithm thing right, because why did I see her twice in a row?
But you can see them because other pages, and that's another thing too. Bots is a real thing, boy. Them Chinese bots don't play, boy. I telling you, they got a whole wall full of phones.
You didn't log different.
And you thinking you talking to a real person? You on Twitter arguing? You thinking you arguing with a real person?
And that's why I'm not arguing with nobody. I still think.
Yeah, I don't argue with nobody on Twitter. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to talk bad. Any little girl I was in my class, of course, we were arguing and stuff like that. But now, you will never catch me on social media. If someone say some garbage, like, and they do, I be getting plenty.
Gabe's last performance, booty cheeks. I like. You were there? Yeah. Did you say it in my face? No. Ignore it. You couldn't say you couldn't have the cojones.
But that shit, I ain't gonna lie though. I can show you one video that I post, and it accidentally going viral. The stupidest videos just go viral. Yeah. It's me doing pull-ups. I was at it wasn't DreamCon. It was an anime convention inside Houston. Ooh. And I was doing...
talking about Comic Palooza? Or?
No, not Comic Palooza. It was another after that, though. It was Anime Fest.
Okay, I was going to say
No, it was different. But I on the Marine Vibe, and I was doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
And I post
What they normally have at a different ones.
yeah, and I do my little pull-up video, right? Post that on Instagram Reels. I was like, man, I ain't nothing. I wondering why I getting so much notifications. It's motherfuckers inside my chat really saying, she didn't even do the pull-ups right. And then I go look at their page. You walrus.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do too. Anytime I see a negative comment, I go look at me. 40,
And that's what it make you mad. But that's what it make you mad. That right there is when it start getting your blood boiling.
Yeah, it does.
Because how dare you
open your mouth?
How dare you type that sentence and put it under my page?
My discipline post. And you over here 3,000. You are one big macro all the time.
The amount of people that say she didn't do the pull-ups right. Majority of them, they don't even know they could do one pull-up.
Yeah.
And I sit there like,
crazy is the worst.
Yeah, you can't relate because I see sometimes the children now just on more so on Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah, too forgot to wait.
No, yeah, we just told it when we
have
post
our
clips
moments.
and these random people just be talking, oh, y'all wrong, y'all this and that. And it's
And
like,
then I
bro,
go look online. I'm like, Mom, life ain't getting no better. I don't know if this brings you the kind of love your parents ain't give you. Here, he likes their posts. I wouldn't even like their posts. I delete it.
because you was a troll. You was a troll.
Yeah.
You gonna like it.
I delete it.
Appreciate it.
I'm like, the next time you post, I literally go in the chat. The next time you post something that's not positive in my comment section, understand there's repercussions for these actions. That is all, and I leave it at that.
But that's my point. You texting a bot, my boy.
Potentially.
You potentially texting a bot that's there to bait. You know, the rage bait is a thing now.
Oh, I know it.
Rage bait is a real
I love
thing.
doing it too, but
It's mine, yeah. And then that's more entertaining than clickbaiting, like rage baiting, when you just can go on someone live and just start talking garbage.
No.
You know you talking garbage, but you just talking garbage and they getting madder and madder and madder.
Yeah.
But when I go on TikTok live, what's someone that's be saying? They be like, "Oh, you look like a man," and I just be like, I don't feel Adam's apple and I don't feel no aftershave. So am I gonna get mad right now?
not even that bad. Like I
Am I
always
gonna
just
be upset right now?
No.
What you
go
should
to
have
the page.
done
Everyone's go to the
was
page.
you
Yeah.
should have just deepen your voice and be the man they want you to
But
be.
like, yeah.
Right, play the role.
Play the role.
Wait, but I just read it. No, this is what I do. I just go like this. You look like a man, and anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Like I literally just be like, I just read it,
Back to the grind.
and I just be like, I know this person talking about. But anyway, what we got going on? Like legit, like I just read it to let them know. Like I see what you're saying. Like I acknowledge you. I just don't care. Like I just don't care.
You're not
my
worth
guy.
the time, the
Yeah,
effort,
like,
the blood.
You ain't gonna make me mad. Plenty of gals that make me mad before, and I had to learn. You gotta control that.
Right.
You gotta control when people make you mad, because you can't slap everybody.
I think I say this before, but my biggest regret when I was younger is not slapping them niggas, you know.
You should.
No, the worst punishment they can give you in school, you get a little tap on your hip, a tap on your hand.
Real
I hit a
detention.
nigga now. They say, oh, that's assault.
Russ,
Yeah,
lock him up.
Go on. I say, boy.
Lock him up.
Yeah, I go back in time and tell younger me, punch that nigga today. Flip, I did say this.
Yeah,
I
you
did
did
say
say
this.
you said you don't call each other.
So don't call HR. Slap that nigga today.
I did, you know, and honestly, that's why I personally happy that I gone through a lot of the situations I gone through. Because you would expect me, you look at me now, you'd be like, oh, she's so calm, she's so cool. When I was in high school, I was not playing that. And I gone to St. John's College. That was a private ghetto school, and I was not playing with none of them gals. I say, if you say anything bad about me, slap. If you tell me anything bad to my friends, slap. If you sneeze around me bad, slap. If you make fun of me too long, slap.
Slap.
you can't beat me in sports, slap.
Combos.
I tell you, when I get my running, I done do all that garbage. I done get in my little fights and stuff like that. I done get, my parents was dead shame. Everybody was shame. We done get over that, and now I'm in my adult stage. And I like, thank God I get that rage out of me early.
I wish I did.
I ain't telling y'all to slap people though.
I wish I got that
Don't
rage
tell
out
me.
already. Because the rage is still here. That's why I put it into my work. Because I gotta get out some way. So whenever I get an angry character or a passionate character, anytime you see me, you be like, damn, this is real good acting. That ain't acting, buddy. That is not acting. They put a watermelon as this brother's head for a reason. They put the katana in my hand and the watermelon there. They painted it to look like him for a reason. It'd be fun though. It'd be fun.
My boy say, Carlos from school.
Carlos?
I remember when you fucking take my lunch money, boy?
No, it ain't about money, but it's they were horrible people in school, right?
Yeah,
I get over it.
me
I
too.
don't see them no more. Then they think of invite you to like his page. Me. Nigga, I'm not supporting you. And then after that, I say, why you on my friend list? Unfriend? Wait. You want me to support you now? And I know they'd be like, okay, that's childish. Tell them go find somebody else.
Actually, let's talk about that.
Go find somebody else to do it.
Because I think you come to a point where it's like this awkward feeling about like, let's say you used to get bullied in school, and then obviously years go by. You feel like certain people they ain't changed, and they still sort of view you as that older version.
Yeah, and
They bring it up high school, but it's like, wait, you know much one big things I done do from high school. You still comparing me to my past. So, like, how do y'all handle that?
How do we handle it?
Yeah,
I can be real. I have blocked off a large majority of that dark part of my past because I don't see them no more. I did see a old classmate lady, love her to bits. She remembered me. She was nice for the most part, but they don't. She ain't never talked down to me or try to address me some other type of way. The rest of them, I just don't have them in my life. I don't want them on my friend list. I don't want them asking me to invite and support their businesses. They don't show up to my shows. They don't support me. Heck, they don't even like the memes I post. Nigga, some of them are on my friend list to stalk my page to see, is he still a loser? I gotta make sure, because if my life hard, I need to make sure he's still down here so I can feel good about myself. Nigga, that's why I stopped posting on social media. My Facebook page is a pic of me from grade 12.
Wow.
Some people look at that grade 12 photo, that was me bald, that was me with the cut. They don't know who this nigga is, and I prefer it that way, because when I reintroduce to them, and I talk to them, say, hey, what was school like for you? They give me their spiel and say, did you ever bully anyone? Nope. And I was looking at them like, interesting. And the audacity to forget when I can't forget.
wow.
No, I don't get mad. I just be like, I don't think people just even recognize or remember what they do.
Yeah,
I
they
think
don't.
it's that 5 seconds of fame you get for being mean to somebody in school.
Real.
Oh, he said Gabe is a burnt chicken nugget. Everyone freaking out. The roof raised. They partying. He wanted that high. You got the high. You're a loser now, but you got the high. I'm hurt. I'll live. You got the high. I hope you're satisfied. But some of them ain't doing nothing now, babe. Some of them are dead. Some of them are sick. Some of them in a wheelchair. I call them niggas history. Just stay away. Stay over there. I'm going to stay over here. I try to let the resentment go and be a better person. But it shows up from time to time. Even in my work. Comparison. Everywhere. Okay, now I'm getting too deep into this. Hey, what you got? How you doing? We'll start reminiscing.
How I deal with it? I don't deal with it, you know. Like that's my biggest superpower. I don't deal with it. I genuinely like the jokes they used to crack and all of the things that they used to say that Loki did affect me. I kind of was like, you know what? I kind of happy that I get make fun of early for it because it kind of made me more secure in the fact that I know what other people see, like other people, the first thing they see about me and this and that and the third, and I work on those things for sure. I was like, okay, they always like talk about my hair ain't fixed up. I was like, okay, let me fix my hair up. And when I started doing all what I needed to do, that's when I found progress within my life. And I was posting on social media not because my first thought was, oh, I want to make sure they keep up and see how good I doing, but I was posting because I just had so much stuff to post about. Like I had so much advancements, like, oh, look, I just evolved from this and I go on to this. I evolved from this and go on to this. And it became more of a vlog for myself to prove to myself, like, look, Lexi, like, but it used to be right here. And then I don't know how you get from right here to right here, but that's so cool. And it just make me feel like, wow, like when I do talk to them now and they not really doing the same impactful things as me, it kind of make me realize like, okay, I ain't got no resentment. But slightly, I feel a little awkward in this situation because now the power just shifted, and I'm now able to be like, I able to get off on you and be like, now you fat. You was laughing at me for being skinny in high school. You didn't want to talk to me. The boys didn't want to talk to me because I had no breasts, no bungie. Now I'm the shapely one and you was the hippopotamus. So it's like, it's really, really a real double-edged sword for me because it's like you don't want to flaunt your success in people's face, but at the same time, it feels good to let people know the person that you always making fun of, they always just turn around, babe. Like you was giving them the most motivation to turn their life around and do something good. Like when y'all bring it up, I bring up this picture, y'all. Y'all can't see this picture, but this is my graduation picture. And if you look closely at this picture and you find me in the picture, you know why you gonna find me? Because I was the only person in the picture making a weird face. Legit. Everybody standing like this. And I over there like this.
When did you graduate?
I graduated 15 and look, this is me.
Did you graduate with a science in your class?
A science?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey.
Okay, not Trey. Okay.
Look, this is me making a goofy face, and look at everybody else in every other class. Like I was
Serious?
Always the oddball out.
You have a personality.
Yeah, I'm a big personality.
Yeah, the school team is supposed like this.
And me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just was always the oddball out, and that made me more confident in anything too. I was like, okay, you know what? In a group of people, I always know I was an individual.
Mm-hmm.
I never questioned.
There's no copy clone.
Yeah,
I
I never double question and like double think like, oh, like is there someone out there like me? I always felt like it was only one me. And every time I encounter more people in my life, like when I'd gone WWE and I had that tryout, the first thing they tell me was, wow, we actually never had somebody like you. A company that is pick, choose, and refuse and has been doing it for cycles and generations and generations and generations has just looked at me and said, you was the first person we ever meet that ever act like you. And honestly, I can't blame them. The first time I gone there, this when I realized I was crazy. First time when I gone there, this is the first day on the job, dog. First day on the job. They giving us the rules. No, don't be on your phone. Focus. Pay attention. John Cena walks through the door. Intro one day out the next day. I grab my phone and say, John! Coach Bloom say,
is that a phone?
everybody in the class like, did she just not listen to the... I was just like, oh, my bad, y'all, my bad. I just, the real me pop out.
So
I can't
girl within.
Dog, the real me pop out. And the real me, she's listening to rules. But when the rules getting in the way of what I really want to do, the rules out the door. I sorry to tell you, I can let it go.
I get it. But yeah, you move up, you become better.
Yeah.
You don't flaunt it because the Lord has shown me He can bring me to my knees 1,000 times. So I don't flaunt. I just say, Gabe, go about it because deep down I want to go higher. Because I think this is nice. This is great. But there's something up there. I want to fly
I have a
up there
question,
and
no.
see what it is.
No, you could say.
Oh, shoot it.
Yes.
I have a question before. Do you think whilst in high school that the persons who picked on or said things that weren't really favorable to you, do you think they knew what they were doing at the time? Like if it would have affected you in that way?
You got
Because they're still...
No, I don't think.
I think so. Because just like you say, they did it because they knew it was funny. They knew it was like that.
But like the impact that you're
5
going to
seconds to
carry.
make the class.
That is what they didn't realize.
Yeah.
Because
That's what they
they're
didn't
still, I
realize.
look at it as, you're still in that child mind frame. Children will be children.
Real.
But then at the end of the day, you're still impacted by it and bringing that into your adulthood. So do we realize like how much accountability do we give?
I mean,
people at that age?
It's not really about accountability because obviously, and this goes back to the conversation me and Steven had, where I said most people are stuck between the ages of 18 and 25. So if you 50, but you still have the mentality of an 18 or 25-year-old, high school is just yesterday for you.
Really.
So you that person was a child then, but those words still hold true because you ain't developed past far enough from that childlike mind state. And then let's say your life don't even become successful and life ain't never turn around for you because you ain't put no focus to it. Then it's like those words from high school still ring true. So like they might have said it, children speak the truth. And it's unadulterated, it's whatever. So they could be an immature mind or whatever, but it's not subjective. They just objectively say what they see.
Yeah.
And so,
not all the time, because some of the insults weren't even accurate. Like,
yes,
one of the things was, "Oh, Gabe, you're fat." To this day, I still kind of have the same build, and for the most part, growing up, I always noticed my body was different. We go inside PE, we all changing. All the boys, they skinny, they lanky. I'm the only one in there that packing on some heft. And I'm like, do I just eat a lot? And I say, no, this is before I started the eating problem. Exactly.
Yeah.
So if they were inaccurate. So sometimes I'd say, Gabe, you're fat. I'd look in the mirror. Don't see it, ignore it. Don't work. But yeah, they do impact. I'd say it can impact you positively or negatively. I'd say for a positive and negative of mine, it has made me thirsty and hungry for excellence, really and truthfully. Because a bunch of niggas said I couldn't do it. Now I do it every day. There used to be a point in time I do it just to prove to them, but I've matured beyond that, and I'm doing it for me now, and I impress myself. I have comrades and friends in the same space as me. They're impressed with me. Whoever I'm meant to impress is who I'm meant for. If I don't impress them, I'm not freaking, oh no, they didn't like the performance. No, if they were for you, they would have liked the performance. Whoever for you, you perform for them. Because they're not going to have you stressing, am I good enough? Am I good enough? It's made me thirsty. It's made me ravenous. That's why I hate to have me as an enemy. Because to see me get knocked down as much as I've been knocked down, I'd be like, oh my gosh, does he just die? Does he just keel over and die? Because I'm like, no, I can't. I don't want to. I simply refuse. And then there's the moments of, am I good enough, that haunt me at the randomest points in night. That's why I'd say the negative kicks in. And then I have a rule. Don't listen to anything my mind tells me after 9 o'clock. Because the longer you stay up pondering, the more it's going to beat you down. So put on some music, stop thinking, pray to God, go to sleep. You wake up in the morning feeling brand new, and it's nice. And you're thinking, I love when my brain could shut up for at least an hour and a half. Because once I get in the work field and Tay just shooting, I'm like, oh, the voices, they're coming again. I can hear my manager, hey, you didn't do this. That's supposed to be your job technically, but he's making me do it. And then I get migraines. But yeah, it does affect me. Still, just not as much. You say, when does we stop with accountability?
No, she was saying for children.
Yeah, for children.
Yeah,
at that age, when they
yeah.
made that comment.
I say
do
they
we
were
still-
kids.
Yeah,
And they wanted to be
I genuinely think they know exactly, like, babe, at the end of the day, the only thing you want when you a kid is recognition, acceptance, and to feel like you at the top of your food chain.
Heck,
That's just what
to
it
put
is.
that all in one thing, to be treated like a human being. No?
I mean, that's
Not
what you
enough.
would want.
You would
That's what
want
I
to be
want.
treated like a human being, but you
Yeah.
want to be the leader. It's
yeah.
always going to be the person who lead the pack. The person who say, the girl who say, no, y'all, we wearing our hair in a ponytail because that look good. And all the girls can do it. It can always be a leader. Someone wants to be, someone wants to be the
We're always
trendsetter of the
looking for
group.
validation.
And validation. And
Yeah.
when you seeking them things, which is especially when you young, like everything you say is calculated. You know exactly what you. The only people I let slide is literally like little kids, like little kids who will see something and they genuinely confused. They genuinely like, that's a girl. Like that damn questions. It's like you can't take that to heart because they genuinely are not knowledgeable of what's going on in the world. But when you get to grade 7.
Yeah.
you
My
can
boy,
all-
you know what's going on.
They know what they saying, because they really had to sit down. They had to sit down in class, think about it. I can say this to
Yeah,
kids
I tell
right
you.
now.
I tell you.
And then they come up, they deliver it, and they're like, now the
Them
class
little
can
comments,
laugh.
them little
And they do
comments,
it.
they
Don't-
just come.
The only thing I would say is the remarks are mere ignorance. Because I remember back in high school, those used to be like, "Oh, you look like Zamunda, you from Zimbabwe," because I was chunky and I had a fro, and they say I look like Zimmy from Coming to America.
Prince Zamunda.
Yeah. So exactly they used to be like, but then it's like, yeah, you're mocking me saying I'm from Africa, not knowing all us black. And then the other thing is, so that's self-hate. And then the other thing is, you wait, I graduated 2010, or this was happening in the late 2000s. We have Black Panther come out, and everybody talking with a little accent
Yeah,
from
little
Africa, and everybody want to be. So it's like, bro, it's a lot of miseducation and misguidance and ignorance.
Colonialism.
But
We
once
still- I
again,
can still- I can still
once
know.
again, that's all a part of it. Like at the end of the day, people don't want to admit it, but people can only accept what the trend becomes.
Exactly.
When the trend became, it was cool to be from Africa because
Yeah.
Black Panther from
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's cool to talk inside this accent as opposed to Prince Zamunda, who was a joke.
Yeah.
See what they saying? It's
The
like it's-
African boongie scratcher.
yeah, like
jokes
it's
and stuff
literally,
like that.
it's
Yeah.
literally just like that's why I said everything they say. I listened to it and I had to learn to laugh at it too. I had to learn to be like, you know what, that low key was a little bit funny. Like it hurt my feelings. Yeah, I gone home and shed one little tear. But after I left that tear behind, I was like, low key, that was a little funny. maybe I shouldn't just be letting these things like get to me. And that's when I start focusing on the more important stuff. What I let get to me, what I actually let affect me, what I actually sitting up thinking about late in the night. Like, am I really gonna sit up late in the night for an hour? I too skinny. No! I can tell you, know what? I can be skinny till I fat. And I ain't gonna be worried about it, because now that I actually getting into my woman body now, I realizing the difference between young people and when you a grown woman. Like, I remember people used to always tell me, oh, your body looks so good. And I used to be like, what you mean? Like, and like, la, la, la. I don't know. I must have turned 23. And that little waist start getting broader. And I was like, boy. I was like, I'm a woman. Like, I could not believe this. And I was like, okay, I see why. Like, as you get older, your body is just so always the topic as you get older as a woman. And that's when I started realizing, oh, it's a good thing I did get teased about being skinny, because thank God I could look back as a grown woman and be like, thank God I had moments when I was skinny. You know what I mean? I had that moment. I'm proud of that. I've been through that, and I could feel more comfortable being a grown woman now, accepting the fact that I already had my phase.
Yeah.
I already had my young girl phase. Now I am my grown woman phase, and ain't no one gonna make me feel no crazy type of way about it.
Fearfully and wonderfully made. That's another thing. I grew up in a Christian household. Yes. They told me that all the time. And he's like, oh, you're fat. If God wanted me to be 6 foot, Superman build, perfect looking, he would have made me that way.
Really?
Yeah.
He felt Earth needed this, whether you like it or not. He felt Earth needed you. He made you the way you were. Congrats. It was necessary. You are made in the image of God. So once I got that through my head after some Sunday school classes, I was like, yeah. I was riding a high five. I said, it's a sexy nigga in him. Walking around the school, I was freaking right out. They put me down a peg that same day. I ain't gonna lie. That same day, yeah. After Sunday, that Monday come, good morning, everyone. Shut up, Gabe. In perfect unison, everybody. And I'm like,
I get one of them too, because people tell me I talk too much. But that was the best thing ever. That was the best discovery ever, because I realized I talk so much that I impacted people whether they wanted me to or not. I
can live with that mentality, but
like,
that bothers me sometimes. Like, I'll be chilling. I say, why did I come in class so happy that day? No interaction with nobody. I ain't remind nobody of homework to make them anxious. I say, good morning, everyone. This is after, you know that song, A Good Day, Every Day is a Good... That song that plays on the radio, I was writing that song high on Sunday school. Good morning, everyone. Everybody, perfect thing. Shut up, Gabe. And I stood at the door for like 3 whole minutes, and I look at my teacher. My teacher ain't do nothing. So I'm just sitting there like,
am I the problem?
No, I am the drama.
Am I the drama?
No, I actually, that was the first time my brain paused. There was not only no thought, but there was no action. I genuinely froze there. Because I was like, did I do something? Did I kill somebody?
Nope.
I was like, I went to go sit down. No one bothered me for the rest of the day. Whole day. Crazy as crap. Those stuff keep me up at night. Because I don't think it was that. I get we all have like hard lives, and some of them come from hard homes. I came from a hard home too, but I firmly believe that's no excuse to treat anyone less than a human being. And the fact that some of them had happier homes than me and were still treating me like this, I had to go through all this to be a better person. Them niggas went through all that, and they're still garbage.
But you know what I take from that?
Calling is high in life.
No, not even. Yeah, that. But I remember it as well as that. It's nothing you do can change the way that people want to treat you. Indeed. At the end of the day. Like, I remember one time I come to school because everybody keep making fun of me. They're like, oh, you talk too much. I literally was fed up. I come to school, I say, you know what, I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't making no noise. I just can sit here and be quiet. And somehow that still was a problem.
Niggas, yeah.
Somehow that still was a problem. Oh, you ain't talking. Now you ain't talking. You ain't want to talk. Now they bugging me. They want me to talk. And I sit there and I think in my head, I say, Lexi, you force yourself because you know you like to talk. You know you was talking people head off.
We are loquacious, if you will.
I'm loquacious.
I like to slap up.
I like to slap up and get off. So like I realized, I say, wait, I really stressed myself out that whole day, not talking. When clearly they was gonna feel how they feel whether I talk or not. That's when I realized I can talk all day. I can talk everybody head off. Talk my teacher's head off. Talk everybody head off.
And when I don't show up, they say, why the class so quiet? Oh, it's because Gabe ain't here.
Right?
And that's why I didn't come to school. I'm like, I don't come to school with my name in your mouth. I come to school with my name in your mouth. I'm like, guys.
So people like with the Sydney video, if you're doing good, they can talk. If you're doing bad, they can talk. If you're single, they can talk. If you're with somebody, they can talk. So you might as well just do what you want to do.
Right?
Like I said,
which brings us back to being a celebrity.
Yeah, I was a kid. That no kid deserved what I get put through younger. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, I've been there.
Babe, someone else is gonna go through that.
I went through it, and that's why I'm like, you get to a point in your life. All the people who had things to say. I remember, actually, I did this recently. It was after that same award show when I was dressed up in my nice clothes. So, one of my friends was like, yeah, boy, this boy know you from high school. He's saying, they used to thief out your lunch bag and call you this and call you that. And I'm like, all right, why are you saying this about what I did 15
These niggas are
years
admitting
ago?
to crimes now.
Right?
So I was like, why you don't talk about what I do in the last 7 years? Why would you talking about what I do 15 years ago?
Because they peak in high school.
Yeah.
And then that's why I'm talking about, because you're a loser. So
I was like, I mean, I can see them. So we pull up to the spot. It's like, yeah, wait, such and such. I said, let me come out the car. So I come out. Yeah, boy, I go to Justin. Yeah, wait. Yeah, this movie just come from this award show. Your boy just win. Okay, there ain't nothing to say then. Yeah. And I pull up. We face to face, and I said, all right, everything cool, and I hop back in the car. I think we going to the pub after.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just overcoming the moment, minimizing the small talk. It's like, bro, words is words. Now when actions become certain things, but not even with actions, because when you done put in position, and no one can take you out of position, like, you just got to be focusing on your, like, deeper purpose.
Real.
But I said it to say, what are some of the things y'all looking forward to as we enter this fourth quarter to close out 2025? Besides, like, events, maybe, like, or not even looking forward to the end, but what y'all thought about this year from January until now?
I can keep it short. This year from January till now has just been training, mental training, physical training, spiritual training. I think I won't be reaping anything nice until I'm gonna say mid-October, because I feel October straight into next year, April, will be strictly opportunity for me. But it's been cutting my hip. I lived, I came through, I will say I learned a lot. But that's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Also, the rest of the school year at campus. Love it to bits. I'm hyped for more training. I'm hyped for more exercise and learning new acting techniques, in all honesty. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all this year. You?
Well, if I looking back on the year, I just gotta thank God I make it through every single wrestling match I make it through, because this wrestling game is very, very dangerous. This wrestling game is like, you could be at the top, you could think you at the top, and then something could happen and you just fall straight to the bottom. So my whole goal is to just continue to build this title up and show people that I am not the wrestler who gonna be you ain't gonna see me at every single promotion, wrestling every single weekend. You're not gonna see me be breaking up my body and cracking up my neck to get paid less than I worth. You're not gonna see me passing up on opportunities to better myself in other aspects of my life in order to fully commit to wrestling, because at the end of the day, I am more than just a professional wrestler. I am a legit person, like a human being.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, we good.
Well, you say takeaways of thought. I was over there. No, I was going to say, well, it was nice while it lasted.
No, because I was like, well, it's unfair.
Bless you.
So how do you even, because it's like, I think, okay, when we last did everything cool, like we got to that nexus point, but we didn't dive into like how you really diversifying your whole business model. So it ain't just the wrestler, it's the social influencer showing up, doing ads and collaborations with people.
Yep. And I just discovered from our last meeting that showed me how important it was to reach out to more people, especially Bahamian creators and Bahamian influencers, and making sure I put my mark not just in the wrestling world. Because the wrestling bubble, if you stay in that bubble, nobody else will know about you, because just because you watch anime don't mean you watch wrestling. You see what I'm saying? It don't actually go on.
Sometimes it's some crossover.
Yeah, some parts is crossover, but it don't correlate all the time. I can't say that everybody that's watch action movies watches wrestling. That's cap. I can't say everybody who watch horror movies watch. Like, you have to venture out. You have to let people know you exist. And that's what was just dawning on my mind. And I was getting my visa at the time too. So I was itching to go back and itching to wrestle, itching to do more. Especially because I already dipped my foot in the water doing podcasts. I was like, man, I got to reach out to some podcasters in the States. I got to reach out to some brands where it just makes sense and it correlate well with wrestling in the States. I got to put myself in a different zone than every other wrestler because a lot of them, they generic. They gonna be backyard wrestlers who've been wrestling their whole entire life. They gonna have the same story, even though they did hate to hear me tell that to their face. It's the truth. They all have the same story. They started wrestling when they was 8, between 8 and 12 because their daddy was a wrestler, their uncle was a wrestler, and they wanted to follow after their uncle, and they had the ring in the backyard, or they get to go to their first wrestling practice, and they never stop. Like, they always have the same exact story, so I had to make sure I differentiate myself from them, and I realized to do that is to master a lot of things, and to master social media influencers. That's hard because you can that means the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you present yourself. Period. The people you hang around with, it gotta be elite. It gotta be elite. And when you're a wrestler, like a lot of them, like I say, they generic. They don't understand that. Like Sexy Red can come because WWE bring her. Not because she like y'all, not because she genuinely interested in you as a person. She can take a picture with you because she know you are the top look at this company, but not because she following you and she like, oh my God, I was watching you from when you was here. She don't know your story. She just taking a picture with you because it just looked good for the picture. Mm-hmm. So I started realizing, damn, like I really gonna have to match that. I really gonna have to be somebody that these celebrities genuinely want to be hanging around. The influencers genuinely want to hang around. I gotta have to be in certain crowds. And in order to do that, I gotta put myself in certain rooms. And when I do promote, like for certain brands, I have to produce a product that is so crispy that other people who have these specific type of brands, they could watch it and be like, okay, we know we could give her this, and she can market this in the way we picture it to be marketed. That's why I do so well at All Caribbean Wrestling, because the main thing I always have with All Caribbean Wrestling is I never knew about this promotion until I started following you.
Yeah. And
they only follow me not because I wrestling, but because they see I do a crazy outfit, or they see I was doing a brand deal with Limeade and they love Limeade, or like it's always something else that draws them back to what I want them to focus on. So when we last talked, I was getting into that.
Yeah.
Just getting into it, dabbling. And as I kept going, I was like, babe, I want to be a champion, like the way everything just keep coming. Yeah. My promotion realized she's not just a champion in the wrestling bubble. She's a champion in the influencer bubble, in the content creation bubble, in the just someone who people could look up to bubble. Like I started putting myself in different groups, and that's when they started saying, yeah, this is gonna be our champion for sure. And I wasn't playing. Like when I did win this championship, I truthfully fought for this. Like I wanted this girl to know when I took this from her, I ain't taking it from you because they just wanted me to have a title, or they just thought I was pretty and that. No, I'm going to whoop your ass because I genuinely am putting in the work, like artistically, sports-wise.
Earned.
This is earned. This is not just given to me. And then when I did have this title, what I didn't like about the past holders is that they had the title, but they just had it. They wasn't showing it off. Me? Everywhere I go, I can go to the club.
Listen.
And I got the title with me. Like I
come out the house. I say you what?
I ain't playing. Like I literally just take it around because I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud to add that to my resume and know that, boy, I work so hard. I put in so much work to get here.
Do you have that? Do you have like if you have a picture of it on your resume saying, just so you know, a holder of the
right? I gotta update my resume.
Just be aware of that. I own one of these. I'm her. I'm not down.
Legit. And then when I go to other promotions, I strategically pick the promotions that I go to. In the States, I telling you, it's like 20 million wrestling promotions, and I could wrestle every single day out of the week, all day, all night if I wanted to. But that's not given the look that I go in for. I go in for the look of loyalty. I go in for the look of commitment. I go in for the look of legit just like me. Champion life. I don't want to go to another champion promotion and try to out champion them. No, I rather go to a promotion where I know I could build in this promotion and they see my value. That's why I went, and now that's wrestling. That's why at Reality of Wrestling with Booker T. Like these places where I know I can stamp myself for real, like stamp myself. That's where I is now. Now,
because I saw the post when I think you made this on Twitter when you were saying like, you know, when people refer to you as Sierra Breeze.
oh, that was on Facebook, yeah.
Okay, like you would see, okay, you don't really been following me as I make the transition. You met me and kept me at a certain position
Yes.
where I move past by.
I agree.
So a lot of our conversation was around my people seeing you as one way, but then you evolve past it, but they're only seeing you as this version of yourself. And I was like, I never asked her, like, how did the whole Sierra Breeze came into play? Was it because you wanted to keep the copyright to you?
No, so okay, when you go to certain promotions,
Yeah.
you can't use the same name because that promotion wants to own that character.
Yeah, okay.
So Sierra Breeze was Women of Wrestling character, and she could only wrestle at Women of Wrestling. They copyright that. That's theirs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I was like, I thought it was like more so they wanted the Kaylia Capri name to copyright under their name, and that's why.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, and then mind you, with WoW, I had a bad little spot with WoW and that's another reason that I was like, okay, y'all really ain't focusing on me, because what happened was, right, I get my visa. Same day I get my visa, I going back to Orlando. That same night, I was supposed to fly out to go to LA to film for the next season. But when I tell you, I was rushing because I get home, I see like 4:30 something, and then the office closed at 5. I rushing upstairs. Mind you, we have this Brevo pass where you it only let you go to your floor. So where I rushing, I didn't forget what floor I on. I pressing 20 and it ain't going, and I like, I only got like 30 minutes from the airport. I only got 30 minutes. I only have 10 minutes to repack my bag and get my dog together. So I flustered, and mind you, I was home for like 3 months. So I come in with a big 80-pound bag, backpack, sling, and my dog. So I have a load on me. So I literally just rushing. So I get there, I put my bags, I finally get to the 20th floor because I asked the bellman to buzz me up there. And I get to the 20th floor, I get to my room, I say, babe, they changed my locks. Like, I start freaking right out. Like, I panicking now. So I leave my bag like a dummy. I leave my bag at my door. But I wish I could just trust where I live. But anyway, I leave my bag at my door, and I run downstairs, and I go on down to the leasing because I know this, but the closed. And I say, did y'all change my locks? And they was like, no, you just live on the 23rd floor. And I was like, oh my God, you right. So I rush back upstairs, right? Where I rush in, I keep forgetting I cannot get to the 20th floor because I don't have the Brevo thing. So I get on the elevator and realize, oh, flip, I got to go back downstairs and ask the doorman to let me right back up to the 20th floor so I can get my stuff. So by the time I get, and this is in a span of literally like 5 minutes, not even gonna lie, I was rushing for real, running around. Get back up to the 20th floor only to find that they already steal my whole bag, my whole purse. That's new gear I didn't have, a new purse in there, my visa was in there, all my cards, like all my identification, everything was gone within a span of 5 minutes.
They got cameras in the hall.
They don't have 23 floors. No, 32 floors. No cameras on any floor.
Wow.
Other than in the gym and by the pool.
Them brothers are money laundering.
Yeah, because what they said that they're not legally responsible. So they don't legally have to have cameras on every floor, only in the gym and in the pool area. So I was like, oh, okay. So 32 floors are just, y'all don't know who y'all tenants is. Y'all don't know who they bringing in the house. Y'all just don't know, and y'all don't care, and y'all ain't asking no questions. Got you.
First place I would have checked is the door I left my stuff.
No, you would think. But guess what? I am finding it months later. I can tell you what that was. But I get put in a predicament where now I have no credentials. I couldn't even get on that plane to go to LA if I wanted to because I didn't even have an ID to go through the airport. So I was forced to find a ride to Atlanta to go to the consulate in Atlanta to get an emergency passport, to come back home to rebuy a passport and then repay for everything that I had to pay for my visa over again. And then I telling WoW all of this stuff happening, and they just gone on their platform and tell everybody I lose my passport. And I was like, why would y'all say I lost it? Why don't y'all legit tell people that it was stolen? Because now people watching your platform and they just can say, oh, she just careless. You know what I mean? And don't make me look like that when you know how broken I was trying to get the passport. And then it gets stolen and then you just, you know, like I get y'all want to dismiss why the character ain't there, but tell at least close to the truth. Oh, Sierra Breeze was coming in and she, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So when people like comment on Sierra Breeze, that's all I thinking about in my head. I like, but y'all ain't even.
So it's like a trauma response.
Yeah, it's
basically.
like a trauma response. It's like, okay, and then honestly, I kept quiet about that for a long time. Kaylia Capri come quite literally maybe a month after Sierra Breeze. Like she literally appeared.
So when she was wrestling, what your name was
Kaylia Capri?
No, I'm talking about before the Sierra or Breeze.
Nothing. It was just I was just me. I was
So
just
you
Alexis Green. Literally. And I guess Sierra Breeze, because Sierra Breeze was the first time I ever debuted on live television.
Okay.
And that's why the video went viral, because it was the first time on live television. But like I say, after that it just died down. Like nobody heard about Sierra Breeze. Nobody saw about Sierra Breeze. But Kaylia Capri was on a roll. I was at reality. I was at Now That's Wrestling. I was at Black Girls Wrestle, All Caribbean Wrestling. Like I had so many different promotions continuing to post stuff. It's like when you bring up Sierra Breeze today, it just make me feel like, okay, you just saying fuck who I really portraying to you every time you see me.
Yeah.
Like I have not mentioned Sierra Breeze for over a year. And Kaylia Capri has been consistently posted for a year. My name on social media say Kaylia Capri. It's like it give me like, okay, you just overlooking what I actually doing, because you just want to say, oh yeah, I know, I see it. You just want to say I see it. Okay, I get you see it, but are you registering it? But then that brings me back to
Where'd you find your stuff?
So I got a call. I actually got a call from his roommate. They was on the 20th floor, but it wasn't that door that I left it at. It was the door, 2 doors before. And it was a Mexican dude. His roommate called because his roommate say that the dude moved out and the room was vacant. So he let one of his boys stay in the room. And his boy gone in the room and see a plastic bag in the corner and say, oh, what kind of thing y'all into? Like, y'all into... Y'all into like you know,
human trafficking.
Yeah, what y'all into? Because it's my gear that he's seeing. It's like a pink fluffy gear. Like y'all must be like, he like, we y'all just be dressing up for each other. But anyway, he ended up calling me because I also had pictures printed out from CVS, so it had my number on it. He was like, hey, I have your pictures, I have your passport, I have your credit cards and everything. The only thing they actually stole was my new purse, my Tory Burch purse, and the little bit of cash that was in my bag. But everything else, they literally put it in a plastic bag, and they steal the actual like handbag itself. But the gear, pictures, all my information cards and stuff. Because I don't know why people even steal cards today. Like, dude.
Because as soon as you swipe, I can track
be
it.
alerted.
And not even, I didn't even give you a chance to swipe.
Yeah, I turned it off by my phone. Hello?
My stuff was stolen and they can cancel it right then and there.
I got an app. I could just turn that shit
Yeah,
off.
literally, you go right on the app. Like, it was so easy for me to cancel all my cards. So I know they was trying to probably swipe it, but sir, it's gone now. I'm sorry, you got $100. Like, you got $100 and like a $300 purse. You didn't succeed. You literally... you just steal a purse and give your girl a stolen purse.
You gonna fail
that
the
karma.
city. Yeah.
You see what I said about that karma?
Yeah.
That irony.
Yeah.
The irony can
Give
come
the
back
girl
and
a
hit.
stolen purse.
I'm telling you, you giving your girl a stolen purse, and watch out, something can get stealed from you. Something can get taken from you. Worse, 10 times worse. That's why Nikki was trying to show you, don't do nothing to nobody that you ain't want nobody to do to you. I ain't gonna steal from them. But I know someone might take something from them. They watch. And all they can think about in their head is all of this happened because I took that girl's stuff. That's all they can be able to think about, and that can haunt them forever and ever and ever and ever. Like, so that's why I really didn't even like trip on it. And I think it might have just been like a sign, like maybe I wouldn't have been who I am right now if I went to WoW, because I love WoW and I love the production, I love them, but it's just like they want you to be what they could understand. I can't be a Caribbean woman like how I want to be a Caribbean woman. I have to be Americanized Caribbean woman that they could understand. Like I tell him, like even my theme music, I say, shake your bum bum. Like there's like, let me see. I wanna see you dance. Wanna see you shake your bum bum.
What?
Yeah, like that's my theme music there. Like, and it's like da, 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 and I was like, okay, this is kind of mariachi. Like this ain't really
No, because
jumping.
when they think Caribbean, they always think either reggae.
Yeah.
Because they don't even think dancehall or well, either reggae or ska, or it's like this, like generic soca music.
If it was generic,
Or random
so
Jamaican music.
And-
'Cause
and
they
I think
say
what
all
Jamaican
the
music-
Caribbean is
Oh, you
Jamaican.
gotta have some steel pan
But,
inside.
and that's what it is. My theme music is that calypso,
Yeah,
like
calypso, yeah.
And mind you, I showed them Junkanoo. I gave them Junkanoo songs. I literally wanted a Junkanoo song, but they took it and they made it into what they could understand. So it was a little bit hard for me to like be there and be like, woohoo, I feel absolutely like myself, because I really didn't. I felt like, okay, I'm giving y'all the version that y'all want to put on y'all platform. So, but at All Caribbean, oh no, I could be straight him and cut hip all day. What? I could carry on stink all day, cutting promos and however accent, whatever I want to say, however I want to say it. They let me do what I want to do, and they ain't saying
Let you
nothing.
be you.
Yeah, they let me be me, and they ain't saying nothing. They just write off on it. They gonna record it for me. They say, you need a, yeah, go ahead.
No, this ain't yo. I'm up, yo.
Up here, down here. Like, I ain't asking me no questions.
Where did the stealing? This is in LA.
This is LA. And you know how LA is.
No, I don't. I've actually.
Oh, you ain't gone there yet?
No,
LA is
I'm
the
actually
place.
pretty untraveled right now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you want to be a successful actor, I'd say as a black person, go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta is the
They
mecca.
point me to
Yeah.
Atlanta, LA, Hollywood. They point me to a lot of places.
If you go to LA is gonna. I ain't sorry to say it, they can corrupt you. Like when you
Yeah.
go to LA, it's so much stress.
I'm trying
that
to
you gonna
find the
have to deal
pure
with.
route. That's why. I
Yeah,
didn't
the
go
pure
off.
route is Atlanta.
Yeah. Because LA, everybody fake.
Everybody.
And everybody trying
Everybody
to
fake.
get on, so it's like, you know.
Legit, like people snaking you because it's always a competition. That's why you can just get corrupted. Like most of the people that in LA, there's be really roughing it, you know. Like there's be roughing it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes there's be living on they car where they roughing it because LA also
That's
expensive.
it. Yeah.
And if you look at your you gotta think, how much am I making as an actor right now? And then subtract that by 2,000.
What?
Because when you go
Yeah.
to LA,
Yeah, so like little clapboard houses.
listen, a nice apartment like this size.
It's
I was
like
like-
$2,000 a month.
14,000.
No, you wish.
I was thinking 14,000.
You wish.
Yeah.
It's more.
You wish. A little apartment like this in LA might be like one good little 3,500.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You look outside.
You think I
brick
joking?
wall.
Yeah, brick wall in New York. In New York, just take off this house. 3,500 still.
Yeah.
Like they living by. I telling you, they ain't living like how you see them on Instagram. When you see them taking them nice pictures, they at somebody else's house who made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They faking
You
it.
could sit on
Okay.
your toilet and lay on your bed at the same time.
I
And know it's good.
Yeah.
Like, and I only discovered that when I started going out there, and I was like, wow, like y'all really
These the streets.
struggling, man.
Yeah.
Y'all really struggling. It just look like y'all ain't struggling because they know how to make it look good.
Good,
They know how
yeah.
to make the struggle look real good. Go to Atlanta where you can get a bang for your buck. You can get a nice big old house for $2,000. I talking about a house, not an apartment house. $2,000 house. You can have people who actually you can help you. They can be like, okay, look, I can put you on. Hey, I got this thing going on. Come on this set. Come at least learn something. LA, they ain't doing that, dog. They ain't doing that. Especially if they think you can be good.
Yeah.
They'll say, who we got on the list? They'll be like, oh yeah, that boy, he's really good. He's a really good actor.
Again. Yeah, he too good.
Call him.
Yeah.
Do not call
Don't
him.
call him. I need this. I will stick with my school and see where it goes. I have faith. Give me 5 years. Give me 5. One of them I'm probably gonna be out of it because, like I said, I'm taking a break. But give me 5 years. I assure you, something will shake. Something will change.
Yeah,
They
something will
working on
change.
it. I do this for 3 years. Things happen.
So-
let me cook. Let me cook.
For sure. So what did we learn today? Haters gonna hate, but you gotta just appreciate, you know.
Keep on keeping on, regardless of. Because I am.
You
Yeah.
have something to say?
Oh
Still
yeah,
being
keep it
awakened.
moving, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And always have a plan and stick to your plan.
For sure. So this was great. Another episode in the can. We had the legend come in the building again.
And this is now my favorite episode.
Yeah, it's been ecstatic. So we can see y'all again next time on Tool for Cartoons. I don't even know when we can record.
Yeah, but
again,
two
bro.
of cartoons.
This ain't the last episode for the year.
No, but my schedule so book for the rest of this year. So
I'm mad at you though.
Right? I love that.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you.
So sometime in November we gonna record an episode. Hopefully December, probably first week or whatever. But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Big things are going. See what I'm saying? Yeah, see ya. We can see y'all later.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Watching cartoons separates you from others.